Stopped at a shelter last night for supper out of the rain and was hoping the rain would just blow through after an hour, but it just kept coming on and on and on. Spent the night in the shelter, and man, it just pounded us. There was another guy there, Secretariat, who works at a middle school, and this is his 50th birthday to himself. Hoping to finish the trail in 5 or 6 years. So he's doing the first stretch just like me. And he's going to be going all the way to Irwin, I think, Tennessee. Anyways, really nice guy. Fun to chat with him. One story I forgot to tell about Standing Bear Farm is they have a huge collection of shoes there. Remember in Neil Gap how they had that tree with all the shoes hanging on it? Those are from people who quit the trail. And John told me that by that point, folks are committed to finish the trail, but they possibly hate their shoes. And so they order new shoes, but they leave their old shoes there at Standing Bear Farm. So they've got a huge collection of shoes. You know, I do panoramas when I have a view from a mountaintop, but I've never done a panorama right in the woods. So let me give that a try. There's the trail in front of me, going up a slight rise. Here's the woods to my right. You just see an undergrowth because it's going straight uphill. There's the trail behind me. And here's the woods on my left, where you'll see just treetops, because that's a straight drop down. And then back to the trail in front of me. This is my view at breakfast this morning. Not long after my breakfast stop, I was walking along and I heard music. I come across these two young guys, one maybe 15, one maybe 20, sitting in a crook in the trail. One of them's got like some kind of a board across his legs as a table. And he's got all this stuff laid out. I don't take a hard look at what it is, but it didn't look like eating. I mean, one thing looked kind of like a microphone. So I don't know if they were just like doing some woods jamming or what. Kind of weird. I should add, they were not making the music. They had like a boombox or something like that. So maybe they were disc jockeys of the Appalachian Trail. I wasn't able to connect with my sweetie yesterday. Initially, we were just missing each other timing wise. And then eventually, I had no signal at all. Even my satellite jigger wasn't getting any reception. So this morning, pretty early on, I had a bar. And I sent him a text message and he called and we were able to talk for a while. So that was cool. And it sounds like he has been experiencing some trail magic on his own, or I guess off trail magic of his own. He's been invited out to dinner a couple of times and just felt warmth and friendship from folks in my absence, which is pretty cool. So thanks to you, Off Trail Angels, Nancy and Elsa, for inviting John along. That was pretty cool, and he really enjoyed it. But really, is there an audience for an Appalachian Trail disc jockey? I mean, they might need to revisit their market research. Just passed a group of hikers, about 8 teenage boys and girls, sitting in a circle around a fire ring, unlit, just shooting the breeze, and maybe 15 yards away, a heavy-set, gray-haired man just sprawled out on this large rock, semi-conscious. So So I said hey to the kids. They said hey back. And I just smiled at the man, and he weakly smiled back at me. Yeah, it looks like he's in for a day. Still on the AT.